It is no longer news that Ruben Amorim has been fired by Manchester United board. Now, this came after the outburst when he made a post-match interview where he said he did not sign for Manchester United to become a coach, that he signed for Manchester United to become a manager. I think that statement actually didn't go down well with Manchester United board. So they have to look at it and say, oh, since we have been managing this guy, tolerating all his results, all the poor results have been bringing for Manchester United, now he has to do this. So they did not go down well with it. And looking at it, this earlier hours of today, he was fired. He had been sacked. Now, looking at what he said, that he is not a coach, rather, he is a manager. That shows that there's a difference between a coach and a manager. Yes, there's a difference between these two. When you talk about a coach, you see a coach like Ruben Amorim, Enzo Maresca, the guy that just left Chelsea of recent. Now, these are coaches. When you talk about a manager, you look like Pep Guardiola, like Mikel Arteta. These are managers. Why am I saying managers? Because when you look at what they are doing at their various clubs, like Arsenal, Arteta, he is in control of the players going and his players coming in. He will point that this is the player I want. Now the boy will go and get the player. This is the player I do not want. I don't need this player. The boy will sell the player. They have a say in terms of player coming in or player going out. Same thing is applicable with Pep Guardiola. He has a say to the players he wants in the team, and he has a say to the players he doesn't want in the team. These are managers because they manage everything that has to do with, the administrative, and they are in control, right? The players they want or how they want the system to be, they have free hands. These are managers. When you look at a coach like Enzo Maresca, who just left Chelsea, he does not have 50% of, even 15% of control in Chelsea. When you make a match list, he is being questioned, or you have to submit to someone to scrutinize or give him a go ahead before he can actually make out his first 11. So these are coaches. So that's why I said he made it clear this is what actually transpired or led Ruben Amorim to be fired, because before now he has been giving poor results. But what must have led them to sack him now? That statement alone was what pushed Manchester United board to fire Ruben Amorim. That is what I can tell you in his dismissal today. So those of you who don't understand what is happening, you clearly see the reason why. It's not as if they just wake up one morning and fire them. This is because of the outburst. His interview after the game, I've forgotten the people they play during this weekend. That game actually cost his sacking, because he said he is not a coach, that he is a manager. How dare you say that? Where is the document or a written agreement that you are a manager, that you're not a coach? So these and other things are actually, pushed Manchester United to fire him, because they look at it as, bro, don't they tolerate this guy for too long, and yet he's not giving us the needed result. So they have to boot him out. He's not in the class of Pep Guardiola. He's not in the class of Mikel Arteta. And looking at him, he just barely, how many months old in Manchester? I think about 18 months. Yes, he has stayed in Manchester United, not up to 2 seasons, right? And now he has been fired. Who next? Who are they going to bring? Ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, it has been from one manager to another. It has been from one coach to another, right? And these people are not coming up with the result. I can clearly say that the only coach who have come to Manchester United, I gave a good account of himself, is Mourinho. When Mourinho was there, at least he delivered about 3 trophies for Manchester United before he was, kicked out of the club. And looking at it, ever since he left the club, there have not been much trophies. There have not been much trophies. So I think now that Graham Fletcher has been brought in as an interim manager, let's see what's going to happen. So he's going to be there for the remainder of the season. Then before then, Manchester United must have sought out a coach who will take them from next season. That is the plan for Manchester United, right? So that's what it is at Old Trafford. Tell me what to think about this in the comment section. Let's go.